What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Big Steph, and listen, I'm back again with another video today. If you ain't been watching, man, we've been locked in on this ksoo case. And a couple people that watched that video had hit me up on Instagram and said, bro, you might as well go ahead and look at the final hours of Bibby until that case start for him to, because you know he fighting a case for Bibby too. So we're going to try to see how accurate this is and see if we can guess what's going on and what's going to happen. So if you're going to stay here, stay locked in, tune in, and make sure y'all always interact in the comments. Let me know what y'all think going to happen. You feel me? Because, I mean, we already know one case is, he might as well don't even get tried for this Bibby case. But, I mean, it got to happen. So let's go ahead and see what's going on. I don't like to do too much yapping. You feel me?
And gunfire erupts inside a Northwest Side apartment complex. It leaves this 16-year-old. Neighbors say that the shooting sounded like a war zone.
60 to 70 rounds had to be dropped in the course of maybe 15 seconds.
It sounded like it was Iraq out here, like multiple guns, like from different guns. It was real scary. I was in my apartment. I heard it all the way from in my apartment.
Oh, most definitely. It sounded just like probably an AK-47 or something that would, shoot repeatedly without stopping.
I can tell you the moment that we drove up here, we knew this was a very bad scene, a very grim scene.
No, time out. First of all, you're not shooting no 70 bullets out of an AK-47 in 15 seconds. I don't care what nobody say. If you know how, y'all know how Dracos shoot, like, you gotta pull it every time, fam. Like, I don't know if people just be talking just to be talking, but they be throwing me off sometimes. Unless they got a switch on a AK or something, like you're not getting 70 rounds off in 15 seconds with no AK. If y'all know different, please let me know.
The second we got up here, we could hear loved ones of the victims, and you can hear them right now off in the distance.
I don't know. I feel like my life stopped. And with my baby died, my life stopped. I don't feel alive anymore.
That's sad, gang. That's sad to hear, gang. I ain't gonna lie.
February 25th, 2019. A family's life was about to be drastically changed by events that would occur that day. Unexpected to them, their son, Adrian Gaynor Jr., was about to become another statistic in the deadly gang feud between rapper Julio Foolio's alleged gang KTA, Kill Them All, and Young and Ace's alleged gang ATK, Ace to Kill, Aim to Kill, that has been plaguing the streets of Jacksonville, Florida. Adrian Gaynor Jr. was commonly known by the alias Bibby Osama, aka Bibby. By age, he was just still a child at 16 years, not yet even experiencing the fullness of life. But he held ties to alleged KTA gang affiliate, Charles Jones, also known as Julio Foolio, and that placed his life in danger. Before his final moments would come, where assailants preyed on his life, Bibby was warned about the upcoming jeopardy his life was in by loved ones close to him. 1 week prior to his demise, his close friend, Therese Powell, known as the rapper K-Shorty, tried to talk him out of being in the company of Julio Foolio for his own safety. Around February 18th, 2019, a week before Bibby was targeted, K-Shorty called him from behind prison walls as he was locked up at the time. His words were, "I see you out here with Foolio, but don't get caught up in that. You know how bad they want him, and they'll get anybody just to hurt him."
Before he died, a week before he died, I called him on the jail phone, and I see you out there. If you turn, I see you with Julio, you doing, I'm like, but don't get caught up in that, bro. I was like, you know how bad they want him. They'll get anybody just to hurt him.
Bibby would brush it off, saying,
That's crazy, but I also did hear, like, I don't know how real this is, but this what Julio Foolio was saying, like, when he was alive, like, he was like, Bibby was sliding, gang, like, Bibby was crashing. I don't know how true that is. I ain't never seen nothing come out about it. I don't know who he did it on, but that's what Julio Foolio was saying. So it's like, I mean, when you live by the sword, you die by the sword at the same time. You feel me? So it's like you can feel bad all you want, but it's the lifestyle people choose to live, gang. Which ain't cool. I don't know why y'all want to be overly gangster, especially if you got at a young age, bro. At a young age, you should be thinking about more life, like more like how to elevate your life and stuff like that. But I don't think a lot of people. I think a lot of people just get trapped, fam. I ain't gonna lie.
He's not in deep into that lifestyle, just enjoying the music and concerts, so there's no need to worry. K Shorty, knowing how dangerous the situation was getting between the two gangs, again tried to persuade Bibby to keep his distance, telling him, they know who you is now. Even if you ain't dissing, you around them, so you're part of it.
But you done got in the trailers, they know who you is now. You feel me? Like, even if you ain't dissing, you around them, so you're a part of it. And that's how he ended up happening to him.
That would be the last conversation he had with his friend, Bibby. The morning of February 25th, Bibby went to school as he would on any regular day. Ironically, he attended the same school where Julio Foolio was shot as a teen, Grand Park High School.
And guess what school he was going to? Grand Park, the same school I got shot getting out there. He going to the same school.
Bibby would come home from school like always to hang out and do what friends normally would in an urban environment, like where Julio was at his grandmother's house. Estimated time.
And that's what I be meaning to tell y'all, gang. That OG, like the older OGs, like when I was growing up, gang, if they knew they was in something, bro, they was not letting us hang around there, bro. They'll beat us up and kick us in our ass and tell us to go home. I ain't gonna lie to you. They're like OGs, they cared about you, folk. They wouldn't want you nowhere near them while you were doing what you doing. That's how we made like smaller cliques and start doing our own little stuff outside of what they had going on. So we wasn't involved with them. They wouldn't let us be involved. So if you know you're in danger, I don't understand why people be letting people just be involved or be around them knowing they ain't got nothing to do with nothing. And I don't know if bro innocent or he was just, but the way they making it seem like he ain't did nothing, like he wasn't on nothing, you know? So that's why I be telling you, like, if you know bro ain't on nothing right here, why you just, like, bro, you gonna have to like lay low, get from around me, because it's a lot come with this, you know?
Between 2 and 3 p.m., given the account of what happened by Julio
My bad
Foolio,
if I'm overly yapping.
who considered Bibby as a brother.
He was like, that's my little twin, like, you know, I got him tatted on my face. That's my little brolo, okay? One day, I was at my godmama house in the hood where we from, on 45th. And every day after school, he'll come to me, like, he coming straight to me, we chopping it up, we smoking, like, you know?
On this day, Bibby broke routine. He checked in with Foolio, but this time, instead of staying put at Foolio's grandmother's residence, he decided to head to where was known as Hilltop.
I'm like, look, bro, it's hot outside, like the police, you know, I ain't even thinking about no, like, niggas, like, I ain't even talking, like, bro, the police out there, bro, like, don't walk nowhere, bro, sit here with me until it's time for you to go wherever you need to go, you know what I'm saying, wait till the sun go down or something.
Bibby, however, was accustomed to being comfortable, as he would say, in the hood. But that same comfort and not heeding Foolio's word that day would end his life minutes later. The last time Foolio would see Bibby was when he told him the words, "I love you, bro, be safe." Bibby headed out and made his way to Hilltop. The time was approximately 2:30 p.m. Bibby was in the Hilltop Village apartment complex parking lot on West 45th Street, where according to news reporters, he went to visit a friend. The suspects in masks who were on his trail caught him off guard, and according to eyewitness accounts, they chased him to the back of the parking lot, where he was confirmed shot at least once.
Eyewitnesses are telling us now that Gaynor was being chased to this exact spot where he lost his life.
Just before 3
I ain't gonna
p.m.
lie. If they heard, what they said, they heard like 70 gunshots. If they let off like 70 gunshots and only hit bro once, that is crazy. It's like that's low key. Like he damn near should have survived just for them missing that much. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like he should still be here, gang. Now, I don't know if they really shot 70 times out of an 8K in 15 seconds or whatever the case may be, but if they shot that many times and only hit bro once, that is, they don't need to be sliding, gang.
911 calls would come in, stating there was what sounded like a war zone in the parking lot of the apartment complex.
It sounded like it was Iraq out here, like multiple guns, like from different guns.
Sounded just like probably an AK-47 or something that would, shoot repeatedly without stopping.
When officers showed up, they found Bibby lying in a pool of blood, passed away. Julio Foolio would find himself burdened with hurt upon receiving calls of the tragedy that just occurred.
My big brother called me, "Jit, where you at?" They said, "You dead in Hilltop." I'm like, hell no. I go on Facebook. A little boy just got killed in Hilltop, like 16. So I'm like, they're like, yeah, he had on a uniform or a gray sweater, burgundy shirt. I'm like, oh my God. Like, I just hang up the phone. One of my god brothers walking the house, he like, bro, they say Bibby dead, bro.
Meanwhile, his family was sent into a state of shock and trauma. His mother stated the chilling words: when her baby died, her life stopped. She doesn't feel alive anymore.
I don't know, I feel like my life stopped. And when my baby died, my life stopped. I don't feel alive anymore.
This is the sad reality of the gang lifestyle and culture of retaliations that leave many youths like Adrian Gaynor Jr., aka Bibby, lying in the grave before they even have a chance to live. In a twist of gruesome and unremorseful events, opposing gang members that wanted to taunt Foolio flooded online, making a mockery of the teen's passing. One such individual in particular was Hakeem Robinson, known as the rapper ksoo, who was allegedly affiliated to ATK. Ksoo was ruthless, flashing guns, posting playful clips laughing at Bibby's homicide, rapping about his demise, and even laughing at Bibby's mother marching for justice for her son.
That is crazy. Imagine how many years that man's mother had to listen to them just her son, bro. You know how long that was going on, gang? It was going on for a minute, bro. They was dissing bro for a cool minute. She just had to hear it, bro. I think ksoo put bro on a album cover or something, like she, and bro, it was so much going on at this time, bro.
It was a cold-blooded act, but it's telling of the mentality of the toxic lifestyle.
I just stole that nigga, bro. That nigga dead and he can't come back. And it's slow.
Bibby's mother went on to speak of the horrors that they endured after those allegedly responsible for ending her son's life would spit and urinate on his grave and mock them every chance they had. ksoo went as far as putting Bibby's image on the music project's cover, along with other opposing gang affiliates they allegedly murdered, and posted it online to promote his project, disrespectfully titled Bibby Out. Cops would be hot on the trail, trying to piece together the suspects in Bibby's homicide, and the evidence led their path straight to ksoo about 2 years after the crime. At the time, ksoo was already behind bars along with his father and brother, facing a charge for the hit on another individual, which was rumored to be retaliation for.
If y'all ain't been keeping up, this the one he just got booked for. Like, he got found guilty. So that's why I said in the beginning, like, I don't even know why he don't even got to get charged for this Bibby murder, but he done for with this. His daddy snitched on him. His own daddy snitched on him. Like, all type of shit. I don't think bro was in. Yeah, I think it was another dude. Yeah. Yeah.
His other brother's tragic demise. Crime appeared to be a family affair.
He is also charged with second-degree murder in the 2020 death of Charles McCormick, a.k.a. rapper Little Buck. His father, Abdul Robinson Sr., and his brother, Abdul Robinson Jr., are also arrested in connection to the crime. JSO says the Robinsons are linked to the group ATK.
ksoo nearly became free to walk the streets again, and he was on the verge of bonding out for his attempted hit case when he was charged with first-degree murder in the homicide of 16-year-old Adrian Gaynor Jr., aka Bibby. This is where the chilling details about Bibby's final moments came out when a witness report on police documents was made public. According to the eyewitness accounts, Ksoo and his affiliate named Whitaker drove to Hilltop from one side to another and parked for approximately 20 minutes at one spot before Bibby and another person, Pratt, was spotted under a gazebo. Robinson, aka Ksoo, and his affiliate exited the vehicle carrying firearms. His affiliate had a long AR-style rifle, and Ksoo had an AR pistol. His affiliate, Whitaker, ran after Pratt, and Ksoo chased Bibby, firing as he ran. The witness went on to state that Bibby then fell to the ground and covered his head with his hands. Ksoo then ran up close range and shot Bibby in the back of the head or neck as Bibby continued to try and shield for his life. Both Ksoo and Whitaker is said to have returned to their vehicle, a gray or silver Nissan Maxima, and left. With these first-hand accounts from witnesses and surveillance footage along with photographs and videos of Ksoo bragging online about the homicide.
Why you had to leave? Why you ain't stay with me? With me? Why you had to leave? Bibby!
Investigators had all they need to try him for first-degree hit.
Telling you that trolling shit catch up to you. Like, I don't understand. We got the world's dumbest criminals these days, gang. Like, especially when it comes to music these days, you can't put nothing in music these days. You see what's going on, happened to Young Thug, happened to so many other people, gang. But this is where it started. Like, before even Young Thug, bro, they was already snitching in their music. They was already snitching in their music. Like, gang. They wasn't letting the other people say their names. Like, you know how you have a homeboy and he did something, you know what I'm saying? But he not the one rapping. You the one rapping and you incriminating him. So it's like, but when you as a rapper is saying you doing something in your own song, gang, how dumb can you be? Of course they're gonna look at you, gang. Of course. You snitched on yourself.
Footage would surface online of officers breaking the news about him being investigated for the murder of Bibby, and the reality of what he was facing finally weighed on him. Ksoo was in the room in disbelief and denial of what was happening, but it was indeed happening. Before the footage ends, his words were, "Everybody pray for me."
You know what that is?
No, sir.
You don't know what that is? Bibby, ring a bell to you?
I want to speak with my lawyer.
You want to speak with your lawyer?
Yes.
Okay, all right.
Hope they keep their head on. Everybody pray for me.
The same one who allegedly pulled the trigger was asking for saving grace. But that's life. No matter who you are, when it comes to life behind the prison cell, oftentimes God is the one turned to, forgetting that in the moment of taking another's life, God was left out of the equation. Bibby's mother never stopped fighting for justice. She was out in the rain rallying, and finally, it looks like some justice will be served and closure can come for Bibby's family.
I just want justice for my child. I'm gonna rock this city until they get justice for my baby.
Ksoo is currently still behind bars,
That's a real mother,
facing the consequences of his actions and going through the legal court process of his case. Hopefully, after due course, the ones responsible are held accountable. On the outside, the back and forth still continues, and Bibby's name continues to be disrespected in songs like ATK alleged member Young and Ace's "Who I Smoke."
Yeah, it's not Young and Ace song.
The song samples one of the most iconic classics, Vanessa Carlton's "1,000 Miles." It sparked a brief backlash online, but she stood by her approval of clearing the sample for use, arguing if the race was reversed, it would be no problem with the street lifestyle expressed within art. The cycle of bloodshed and pain continues.
All right, so he just finna yap. All right, boom. So y'all let me know what y'all think, man. I already know Ksoo got booked on one case, man. This one, I haven't heard too much evidence. Like, I didn't think they had a lot of evidence until people started snitching on Ksoo last case. I ain't gonna lie. The only person that didn't snitch on him was his Cody, the one that he supposedly did the murder with. You know what I'm saying? Well, I guess they did do it. They got booked for it, but everybody else snitched on Ksoo. So I'm sure if anybody know about this one too, well, somebody already snitched on him and said it in the video, but yeah, bro, just getting snitched on left and right. So, bro, I think bro's cooked. I'm not gonna lie. He would have had the chance if nobody spoke on that first case. Yeah, he's cooked, bro. He's already cooked. Okay, now you burnt, my boy. But yeah, y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. I just like to dissect these videos and come get to the bottom of shit when it comes to stuff like this. But I love y'all. I appreciate y'all so much. Y'all, let's get to that 20K, man. We gotta get to that 20K. Let's do it. Without further ado, man, peace.